Morning, Chrissy, Chad. Why isn't my phone live? It says we're live. There it goes. Chrissy, Chad, Brian B. I think we're dealing with some gar out here today. I keep getting real fast takedowns and even hookups, and then it just comes off. Nubbies, Greg Johnson, what's up? THG, what up, punk? So I'm spot locked right on the channel ledge. There's definitely more current out here than there was Monday. That is for sure. Suspending 4 rods. Almost straight down. A little bit of current, got them pulling out a little bit. Not bad. Probably going to sit here for 20 or 30 minutes, see if we get a bite or a hook up, catch fish. If not, we'll decide what we're going to do from there. The link is pinned at the top of chat. Would be amazing if we had a chat reader. We were out here Monday. 4.5 hours, we had one barge come through, and he came from upriver, and we were actually leaving when he was coming, so we didn't have to deal with him. We've been out here since about 7:30, I think, is when we got out here. I've already had 7 barges come through. Look good, sound good? Let me know. Green whale, Dave Garcher, Skipjack Cindy. We did catch one fish on Hog Lake stream. A little channel cat. We had one hooked up. Felt like a pretty good fish, 10 plus. But it came off. I purposely came out here today with only eel and chicken. I didn't even try to catch any bait up in Tanner's Creek. I just came out here with eel and chicken. Just to see if we could catch fish. Stupid phone didn't automatically bring me in. My phone did that. I was live for at least a minute up there before my phone started showing I was live. I don't know if there's that long of a delay or what. We got 21 awesome people. I need to switch this over. It's on top chat. Real, you on the Potomac? What, Uncle Lou? Yeah, I'm on the Ohio. He said, eel, are you on the Potomac? What's up, Steve Douglas? Fishing hasn't been great this morning. Monday, we were in this stretch. We're just outside of Tanner, or I'm just outside of Tanner's Creek. Tanner's Creek's back there. Kelly and I drug this Monday. We ended up catching 14. Nothing big. Biggest one was 10 or 12 pounds. Today, I decided to just suspend with eel and chicken. Just to see how we can do. We caught one. We hooked up twice, and both times those got off. A little better fish. Nothing, probably 10 or 12 pound fish. But we'll see how it goes. There's enough current out here now. I could spot lock and throw a bunch of rods out. I might end up just spin drifting back. Depends on how lazy I feel. So I'm feeling pretty lazy right now. THG only escaped convicts. Oh, yeah. The escaped convict down there across the river from Evansville. I heard about that. 217. We've actually been catching some fish on eel. So I want to keep trying it. Of course, we always catch fish on chicken. But I am right on the channel ledge, about 34 feet of water. This seemed to be working on Monday, so I thought I would just spot lock right here. Well, anything coming up or down river, we ought to get them. We were fighting quite a few snags on Monday. With two people, it wasn't too bad, but by myself, I just don't feel like dealing with the snag. That's why I'm not dragging. Have fun, Chris. Got to go shave my back. Well, you shave your back a lot, THP. Might want to go see a doctor. Size matters. Hey, I saw Size Matters is going to be out today. What time are you going to be out today, Andrew? I saw your short you put out. You had some bluegill. I mean, when I get home today, I'm probably going to go catch bluegill. Telly's off tomorrow with me. We're going to fish with Mike Greenwell. So Greenwell fishing tomorrow. Mike, put in chat what time it is, real time, so everybody knows. But Telly and I will be fishing with Mike Greenwell tomorrow evening. I definitely want to have some fresh bluegill for that. Anyone else hearing that bell sound? Just probably hearing my trolling motor. Is it my trolling motor you're hearing? Spot lock? I don't hear any bells. Bumping? No, not bumping lessons. We're going to be, Telly and I'll be out here. Mike will be at home. $4 p.m. Central. That means 5 p.m. Eastern, if my math is correct. It's like a dong sound. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Well, there's some popping and cracking up there because of the trolling motor. I don't know how that's translating into there, but nobody knows what the sound is. I don't hear it. Skipjack says it's the trolling motor. Is it too annoying? I mean, I can start suspend drifting, and it won't be so bad. Fishing later after work, 6 p.m. before I get to the river. All right. Oh. Fish on! Put me on big. Oh, we're already on full screen. This is on eel. About just like the ones Telly and I were catching Monday. Get in there. In the net. FOA Customs and Gear. That's a 6-foot FOA Customs and Gear rod. You can get yours at FOAcustoms.com. Use code hammocks10 for 10% off. He's all tangled up in this net. And the line. Hydroweb HD40, monsterrodholders.com. No code for that one, though. There he is. Get a weight on him. Start guessing weights. Seems to be fun when people do that. Give you one more look. Turn it loose, and then I'll show you the weight. If you guess the weight exactly right, you get an attaboy. Let me drop this bait back down. I'll come up there and show you guys the weight. Little eel head. Sure, it still looks good. Yes, it is. Just dropping this straight down. Hit the bottom. Reel it down. 3 or 4 cranks. Because these set a little lower than the other ones, I give them an extra crank. They're in the rod holder. Oh, I can't show you the weight anymore. It went black. It lost it. But that was 8.9. 8.9. I don't know if anybody guessed weights or not, but if you guessed it right, congratulations. Ready! Freddie could come up here and keep us company and read chat. Might be fishing, you never know. Aren't you glad you went live? Well, I mean, yeah, I was going to go live eventually. I wanted to make sure we're going to catch fish. I thought MJ was going to go live and he was going to send me a link, but that never happened. So, MJ, if you're out there and you want to fish, come on up, buddy. So that fish weighed 7 pounds, 25 ounces. If that math works out, that's what it weighed. I don't know if anybody does come in. I don't know if I'll hear that guest being or not. Nope. That. So the baits are eel, chicken, eel, chicken. I just had that takedown was on eel again, but it did hook up. Like I said before, we're right on the channel edge, right as it drops down. Drops down kind of gradually. Starts to flatten out here. We're in 34.1 feet sitting here. Uncle Lou, bumping mic sounds different. Wish I felt better. Kingfish woke up here. Greenwell's a mathematical genius. Well, yes, it's right. I'll take your word for it, Mr. Greenwell. Reverse bumping is dragging. That's right. I know one thing. Hey, there's Keith Doc Reed, Jimmy Geiger. It's getting hot quick out here, real fast. Oh, see, they're not hooking up. I know you guys saw that. That's chicken. I'm glad to get a break from all them barges for a while. What's up, Eric? And the view looks good on my phone. I hope it looks as good for you guys as it does on my phone. You guys ought to be able to see every takedown for the 4 rods we got. To put a new bimini on, I had to remove my rod holders on the side of the boat so that the bimini would lay down all the way flush on top of the gunnel. I think I still got some stuff I want to do. I may end up getting some of those solid bars so that the bimini stays up. Kind of gets, if it's up high enough and it's out of our way, casting, stuff like that. That way I can put my rod holders back on. Picture looks great. Thank you, Chad. That live stream we did out here Monday, on the way home, we were watching it in the truck, and the picture looked great on my phone. I got home, got on the laptop, picture looked like crap. But I think it's my internet at home that does that. I need to make sure we're at 31 people watching. That's awesome. All right, we're at 100%. What's up, Ashley? Uncle Lou, Uncle Lou. You know, we've got, this is the HydroWeb HD40 from Monster Rod Holders. That's the first net we ever bought from Monster Rod Holders. We bought it for kayaks. Then we got the boat, and we netted a fish in that net. And I was like, you know what? We ever get an 80 or a 90 or 100, we're going to need a bigger net. So we bought the HD80. And it takes up a lot of room over here in the boat, or up here in the boat. And when we fish the Ohio River, it seems like we never catch anything, you know, get into the 20s, but never anything 30 and above. So I quit bringing the big net, hoping that that will make us catch a bigger fish. It hasn't worked out yet. Because if I get a big fish on and it don't fit in that net, I will get it in the boat. I promise. You have to change the quality settings in device phones and laptops. Will sometimes show lower quality. Yeah, it was, but on my laptop it still said it was 720p. But it didn't. The picture just didn't look good. It was kind of grainy. But on my phone it looked great. So I think it might have just been the internet. Great net, just wish they had longer handles. That's exactly right, Uncle Lou. I wish the handles were longer. That is my only complaint about the 40 and the 80, is I just wish they had longer handles. Steve, if you're listening, longer handles, please. Steve! Fishing Fever, Skull Rush. If I haven't said hello to you, I apologize. If I had a chat reader, we wouldn't miss anybody. Hint, hint. All right, what time is it? 9:17, about 9:35-ish. If we haven't caught another one, we may make a move. Nina! Got home from work, hope you catch a monster. I hope we do too, Nina. I'll be completely honest with you. I'll be happy catching those 8-pounders all day long. Well, as long as we can stand out here, because it is already really warm out. I think there's hardly any breeze at all. The phone will probably overheat. Jado! Time for water. So here's a tip for all you boat fishermen. Buy a little case of water, 12 or 24 pack of water, put it in your boat, forget about it. Until you run out. You always have water. You got another hit on that rod right there. I hear you. There's Winter J-Dog.
Good Lord. About time.
I heard it beep and came straight up here.
I was back there for 10 minutes before.
Well, as soon as it beeped, I came up here.
No, before that. I've been back there for 10 minutes. Stared right at the phone a minute ago.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, J-Dog. Are you out?
Huh?
Fishing?
What's up, Stonefly?
Are you fishing?
No. I'm reading chat for you.
You're amazing. Now I can actually sit down.
There's Wannabe. There's Walter, said, new guy here. Your picture looks great. Have a good one.
Who was that, Walter? New guy?
Walter, new guy. He's a new guy.
Welcome, Walter. Glad to have you.
217 Rebel.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll catch a fish for one. It's hot. I don't know if you've heard me say that or not. But
There's Field of Water, says J-Dog doesn't fish. He can't catch.
whatever.
That's just rude.
Rude.
Uncle Lou, there's Keith Doc Reed. Said, welcome, J-Doggy.
We're all. Oh, Lord.
Skull Rush.
There you go, Walter.
There you go, Walter. Professional at work.
Get out of that other line. He's in my other line. Get over here. You don't want to go that way. You want to come this way. Oh, look at him go.
There's Fishing Fever. Size matters. And burning them up, Chris. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I can go that far. It's only 2. 3.
Hello, Ashley. Fishing and Freedom. What could be? Wow, Chris yells at the fish like he does J-Dog. Rude.
It's another one on eel. Get back in that net.
Size matters, says where I'm from, 2 fish in 24 minutes is great. Well, size matter where I'm at, 2 fish in 24 days is good.
Whatever, J-Dog. Nobody believes you.
It does, don't it, Chad? It's the weirdest sound in the world.
You guys still hear that bell sound?
It's like I guess it's your trolling motor. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
The only thing that I hear is the trolling motor.
Yeah, but it sounds weird in the camera. It's like a bongo guitar stringing picking sound. There's Dave all over. It's a good fish. Skipjack Cindy. Yeah, it's got a little church bell sound to it. Pure Blood Prepper said good morning, y'all.
All right. Fish number, well, for the stream, it's number 2. Guess them weights.
Hold on, let me turn the chat off. See here. That
He's a
is
talker.
that's a 5.9er. Matt says I hear a doorbell. And Fishing Free Fever says it sounds like somebody trying to tune a guitar very badly. On the Gong Show.
All right, one last look. You're going back.
Uncle Lewis said Chris is a big guy, so I'll say 7.9. Pure Blood said 6.3. Size Matter says 8.3. 217 Rebel says 7.62. 5.91. 5.6.
8.59.
Eric said, J Dog, quit fishing. We know you're not a great fisherman.
Who said that?
Eric,
Eric?
time him out.
Another one on the video.
All Rush said, I'm good. I'm not hearing things.
That's weird. You guys are hearing that.
It's the weirdest sound.
I don't know what it is. I knew what it was. I'd fix it.
It's your trolling motor, but it's just making like a bell sound when it kicks on.
I've done that before.
217 Rebel said, nice fish, Chris.
Thank you.
You know, me and Mason would have went out and fished with you if we got offered to. But whatever.
I didn't know for sure if I was coming or not. Why I didn't say anything.
Whatever. Whatever. You had a 2-hour drive.
I wouldn't go call and wake you up.
You do any other time?
We're definitely fishing tomorrow evening with Mike Greenwell on his channel.
I sold my boat that I just bought.
You all ready?
Oh yes, well, yep.
Well, that's good. Do I know who sold it to?
If you keep an eye out on YouTube, you'll find out where it went.
Do I already know?
I don't know.
Is it what you and I talked about the other day?
I don't remember what we talked about.
Oh, good.
It's a real experience when I talk to you.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
Well, good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I am too. Well, I am, but I ain't. I'll explain that later.
I understand. I can understand why you want to keep that boat.
Fishing Freedom said I've been chasing hide and seek fish lately, and they are winning. Rob Fox said, "Good morning, all."
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm no professional by any means. We don't catch a whole lot of fish. But when we do, it's on channel edges. I mean, that's channel edges and structure. That's why most of the time you're going to hear me. We're either dragging a channel edge, we're spot locked, anchored on a channel edge, suspending a channel edge.
Fishing Freedom says spawn is starting here. It sucks, but I'm still at 68 out here.
It is 69.8 surface temperature right here.
It's got to be in the 70s before they do it, don't it?
I don't know. I always thought that was when they turned, started heading towards spawn was 70, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I would say I ain't seen nothing scuffed up or anything, but of course I
I
ain't caught.
knew that had some marks on them, but nothing real. You know how when they come out of spawn, how beat up they are. I haven't seen anything like that yet,
Right.
but I have seen some marks on fish. Now that you're in here, I can shut this phone off and save the battery.
Wannabe said nobody is a professional in this community. I'm sure someone will get butthurt over that. Not me. I'm not a professional. Chad is, but
Break
I'm
it
not.
down.
Fishing fever said between 70 and 75 is what they say.
Did you hear that compliment I gave Chad on Hog Bait's channel?
No, I wasn't up.
Chad was being nice to me, so I thought I'd be nice back to him. Told him he was a beautiful human being. As a matter of fact, did you fall from the sky? Because I could see your.
He texted me a few minutes ago, said about I love you, and I just wanted to tell you I'm happy that you're in my life or something like that. And I said, I'm sorry, you got the wrong number. Chris is live fishing right now. He can't talk.
Oh Lord, that's Chad.
It was funny.
Chicken rod over there just got a bump.
Size matter says I'm a pro at losing rigs.
If you're going to drag baits or anchor fish, you're going to lose rigs. It's part of it.
Yep, there's Cat Tucky, Mister. I fished next to J Dog. Can't fish with him, but whatever. Chad,
Just take it already.
Chad says I am very close to being a professional. That's what I just said.
I thought Chad already was. That's a jerk. Love you, Chad.
Can you make little brackets to hang your rod off the side of the boat just a little bit? So you can put them back on.
Well, I have actually 4 rod holders for suspending off the side. I wanted to put 2 up in the front, keep 2 back here. So I figure out exactly what we're doing with this new bimini. Probably not going to be anything back here.
Mr. Chad says I'm nowhere near even a good fisherman. Just ask anyone. I'm pretty sure there's a feller on Catfish and Crappie Monday bragging about how good fisherman you are. I'm just
Yep.
saying. If you go back and watch, you'll hear.
If people are telling you how bad of a fisherman you are, you're a good fisherman.
That means they're jealous of you.
Now, there are some people that are bad fishermen and people tell them they're bad fishermen. But Chad's not one.
Chadwick, I'm throwing the BS flag, Lou said. Yeah, Matt, I sold it. Actually, I sold it right after the show from a viewer watching.
That's awesome. I'm happy for both parties.
I did a 5-hour round trip to deliver it.
Take them out on the water and show them how everything works.
Nope. I showed him in the yard. I said, "Your warranty's over. Don't bother me."
Warranty ends at the first stop sign.
Tail light warranty. My tail lights are gone. Your warranty's gone. I don't warranty nothing. I ain't no car or car lot.
That's right. Well, you could guarantee that it is a boat.
And I can guarantee that I used it, and it worked great. That's as far as you get. Chad said, "I'm just thankful people want to fish around me, even if it's just because I make them look great, like great anglers." Stonefly wants to know: is your trolling motor hooked to Bluetooth to your phone?
No. Well, I mean, I have the app, but I don't use it.
Rob Fox says that's the best thing about a boat is the day you sell it.
I wish this, whatever this is over here, just needs to find the hook already. Driving me crazy.
Me and Mason was gonna go fishing this morning, but I didn't do it. There's Brandon from Catfishing Dreams.
What's
Good
up,
morning,
Brandon?
Cat family and Hooks and J Doggy. He wants to Rebel says I like the taillight warranty, J Dog. That's it. I don't warranty nothing. My taillights are gone, your warranty's gone. So you better ask and do whatever you want while I'm sitting there. Like I told him, if this was a piece of crap, I wouldn't be out at 11 o'clock at night with my son with all the barges on the Ohio River.
That's true.
Oh, Brandon fried his trolling motor this weekend.
Yikes.
But that tasted nasty. Putting the butter on it. There's JG Hill Studio.
What's up, JG?
He's gonna hang out for 15 minutes, and that's all you're worth. He's out of here.
He gave us a tour of his studio during Hog Leg Live this morning. That was pretty nice.
See? Matt for one of B says, Chad, you're a great angler and a beautiful human being. You showed up that weekend, sat down, and caught a flathead. Fishing of Freedom said was dragging circles around us and catching fish the whole time. Chad literally drove circles around me while I was fishing. Almost sunk his boat playing around. So the joke was on him.
You like coleslaw, J Dog?
Nope.
There's a place up here in Lawrenceburg called Whiskey. They have peanut butter or peanut coleslaw. It's amazing.
Peanut coleslaw. 217 says I'm ready for another Baldwin bash.
I wouldn't mind going back to Baldwin, give it another chance.
Two stands fishing.
What's up,
Said, those
man?
are some great looking rods, Hooks.
My two favorites, Uncle Lou and FOA.
Let's wait till J Dog start making his rods. They're gonna have built-in fish alarms. When you get a bite, they're gonna bark.
Is it going to be like a real dog bark or a dog bark in your voice?
I don't know. I'll let the fans figure that out.
I say your voice.
Or I can make it where it goes, you got a bite, sucker. What's up, Stan?
I think it should say, bite, 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 bite.
Fish on, fish on.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I see where Chris has the new Bimini top laying. Looks good. Yep.
I do like it. I don't have to flip it up in the front and step over it for the trolling motor. I do like it raining down here.
He said you'll just have to walk around the big cooler soon.
Yeah, I brought the small cooler today because I knew I wasn't going to try to catch bait or anything. I was just wanting to use eel and chicken, see how I could do. So I brought the tiny cooler. I'll figure something out. If I get those solid supports for the back, depending on how tall they are, so if it gets it up high enough and it's not in my way, I may go that route. Then I'll have the best of both worlds. It's out up front, and I have my cooler spot back.
Problem with that is then your pole hits it when you rear back, and then your bait's on the backside of it.
Yeah.
I've been there, done that.
I may when I get back home. I saw them when I ordered this Bimini. You could order those supports that go with it. I just didn't pay attention to how much they cost because I wasn't going to get them. I may just, I mean, if they're not that much money, 20, 30, 40 bucks, I'll go ahead and order them. But if we don't like them, take them off.
Well, here's what you do: you measure the bars, or you see the measurement of the bar, and then you cut your two pieces of board or sticks or something, and then put your top up and prop it up with them so it's the right length, and then get in there and see what it does.
Yep.
And then you ain't got to buy them. How you doing?
Is that Becca?
That's Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Maybe you can get a real person up here to talk. Does good at it.
Real person talking. I have a gay dog.
She's way better than I am.
I'd like to know what in the world is messing with that rod. It's been doing it for at least 5 minutes.
Yes, it is. JG Hill. How you doing?
I'm almost starting to think there's a tiny little channel cat on that. I don't know if you guys can see that rod moving or not.
Brandon said it's the underwater Sasquatch messing with it and laughing.
I mean, there could be some debris down there doing it too. We're gonna find out. It's bugging the crap out of me. Nope.
FOA Customs and Gear. Hooks 10. Get you 10% off.
Right.
This is JG said, cool, just getting to know you a little, J Doggy. I'm boring. You don't have to pay attention to me. Brian wants to know if that code works for trolling motors as well.
If Freddie sells trolling motors, he does.
He'd probably sell a little 12-inch shaft trolling motor. That boat's it's a year old. It's time to get you a bigger one now.
What?
Your boat. You need a bigger boat.
Boat's almost 3 years old.
Is it that old already?
We've had it for
No.
two solid years.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube and look at the video we made the day we picked it up. It'll tell you exactly how old it is.
I try not to watch your stuff.
I know. It's like 99.99% of all the other people. But that's one of the reasons I made that video. Number one, I wanted to know the day we got it. And number two, anything he told me during that walkthrough, I wanted to be able to point back to and said, no, this is what you said.
Right. JG Hill said, I saw you and your family fighting bugs on Catfish and Crappie's channel. Boy, I tell you, that camera did nothing for those bugs that was out there. That was misery.
Misery.
Becca says, I think you need a bigger boat. You sound like the Taco Bell dog, Mr. J Dog.
You see this boat coming up behind me?
Hold on, let me turn the chat off.
No, never
Yeah,
mind. He's going out towards the middle of the river now.
yes, because I turned the camera on and he knows what was about to happen. Of course, we could have got offered to come down there and fish with you too. But no, no.
Like I said, I didn't even know I was coming for sure.
Could have said, hey, I'm on my way fishing if you want to meet me at Tanner's. I'd be like, yeah, I'll be there in 30 minutes. But
I don't know why he doesn't just get on plane all the way.
I bet Chad got a call though.
Nobody gonna call jackass. Here we go. You ready?
Bugs don't have a taste, but it sucks when they get stuck on your tonsils and they're choking you. That's what happened to me that night. I don't even know how to say that name, so I'm not going to say. I don't even know. You're on your own on that one.
I always just say Depe Rob.
Whoever he just says hello.
The Pew Rob, the Pay Rob. I don't know. Call him Rob. What time did I say I was gonna make a change?
I don't know. Bugman says it's gonna be a hot one today. 86 at 5 p.m.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and start drifting back. I imagine in the next hour or so it's gonna be roasting out here. Oh, as soon as I say that, the wind starts blowing upriver.
Catfish Dream said now.
Motor not found.
Well, I can hear it.
I know.
Bugman said I'm fat. I sweat anything over 75.
We're drifting.
Is Telly in the women's thing this weekend?
No.
She got to work.
No, we're going to meet her newfound family Saturday.
Newfound family. Matt said, y'all crack me up with the heat comments. It's usually 80 by 9 a.m. Becca says she ain't even AC on yet. Now she's just bragging she's rich and has AC.
It's hot.
Stan said, here we go, bringing the bait to the fish.
Well, if the wind cooperates, it just started blowing upriver, so I don't know if there's enough current to move us that way. We have to spin the boat around and suspend drag. Oh, we're moving.
Two 217 said, okay, I hung out as long as I could. I'm off to bed. Well, good night.
All right, see you later. Thanks for hanging out.
Bugman wants to know, did I mention that I'm fat and I sweat?
That breeze feels really good. I know that.
So why don't you tell people what you're using for bait, what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're doing it?
Well, we're suspend drifting now. We have eel, chicken, eel, chicken. Everything's suspended about 3 foot off the bottom, approximately.
Now, what made you start using eel? And when did you start using eel?
Started using eel, what was that, a week or two ago?
I don't know. That's what I asked.
Down there at your house.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So probably 2 weeks ago, Kelly and I bought one frozen eel and started using it, and that was the only thing we caught fish on that night. So I was like, well, I'll keep giving it a try, see what happens.
Oh, Becca. She crazy. Chad the Walrus is watching from work.
What's up, Chad? Chad's my neighbor. Went to high school with him.
I ain't seen Brian. I guess he's too good for your show.
He was in here.
I ain't seen him.
Probably trying to arrest somebody.
Bugman said you can get them in India at the Chinese store, not frozen. Hey, Chris, I got a great story. You want to hear it here or on the phone?
Here.
We was at the bait shop or day for yesterday, and the commercial fisherman was in there, the one that brings Justin his skipjack and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I went in and got an eel, and we put it in a bag because I didn't have nothing.
Right there.
We put it in a bag, and I didn't have nothing to put it in. And that guy's like, "How long is that eel going to last in that bag?"
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I seen that too. So, anyways, he asked how long that eel was going to last in the bag, and I swung it around and slammed it on the floor, and I said, "About that long." You should have seen his face. His mouth just dropped. His eyes got big, and I just walked out. That's Sambo the eel right there in the floor.
Samboed.
It was pretty funny. J.G. Hill said Tony Harrison had a 3-pound eel. I think he paid $30 for it. Crazy price, I guess.
I didn't pay that much for my eel. I ordered my eel and they got delivered alive.
I don't even know what Justin charges down there. $6 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was something like that for the small ones.
I ain't never caught nothing underwater had a bite, so I'll never use it again.
Been working for us.
Do those eels stink that bad? Uncle Lou wants to know.
I don't know about the smell, but they're they're the slimiest thing you're ever going to touch. I'll tell you that right now.
JG said, getting out of chat, got a Zoom meeting. Have a great day, everyone.
See you later, JG.
Yep. See ya. Two Stan says he's looking forward to the bait shot this weekend because Tony Harrison is a guest.
Right.
That's gonna be the first time Stan watches the bait shot. Uncle Lou says, so then what makes them such a great bait?
I don't know, but we've been
I think
working
it
for us.
think it's just you put something in front of a hungry fish, don't matter what it is.
I'm sure it's whatever makes chicken work is making eel work.
You put it in front of their face. Stan said they don't really smell bad, but they are a very, very oily meat. Becca said it's greasy, grimy, gopher guts or slimy. Just saying, it's a song, just in case.
Miles and miles of greasy, grimy gopher guts, dirty little birdie feet, mutilated monkey meat.
There you go,
Mouth
Becca.
is not my spoon.
But that threw her for a loop. She didn't expect that one.
I gave her the opportunity to finish it.
Dan said, and you can catch fish all day long on the same piece of eel. It's very oily, leaves a huge
Yeah.
scent trail.
Once you hook it, it's there. It's like going through a piece of leather. Skin is.
Rob Fox says he uses a cut up channel cat here in Ohio daily and do very well.
I've never. That's one thing I haven't tried is cut channel cat.
And Becca said, yes, that. Bravo, bravo. Encore, encore. Oh, I bet that hurt Uncle Lou's heart. He said, oh, hell no, not the channel rats. That's his favorite fish. All right, now she's just singing songs for you. Now she's singing deep dish boogers soaking in a bowl of fat.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, that's a long one. I'm not a good singer, so I ain't gonna sing it. You can come up here and sing it.
Nope.
He said, nope. Two stands. The channel cats are the Rodney Dangerfield of catfish. They get no respect.
No respect.
She says it's a song. There are many versions.
Fish on.
Fish on, fish on. Those nubbies, I guess how they say it. Y'all hit the thumbs up. She said, "Look, the gopher got Romy and the fish." Stan, how's Diane doing? You don't call me no more, so I don't know. Or answer my phone calls, but whatever. Well, that's because channel cats don't get 70 pounds, Uncle Lou.
This one's not as big as the other ones.
You're catching the same fish over and over. We can see the marks.
This one's smaller. I'll prove it.
Well, yeah, you burned calories from the last time.
Guess the weights if you want.
4.62. Lou said 4.3. Size Matter says 5.9. Two Stan says you don't write, you don't call. She says she's doing good, J Dog. She says she will answer your phone call since I don't. That's true. Stonefly says 5.3. Becca says 5.8. Murillo said 4.47. Hello, sir. Says lurking.
6.17.
Man, I'm good, I tell you. I was way off.
That was chicken fish.
Chicken fish? They call me Mr. Murillo. Two Stan says 6.16. I cheated. Of course, Bugman said I was going to say that. Where'd Eric go? He ain't said nothing in a while. I wonder if Stan had his phone custom made to where every time he texts it just puts the 2 after it, or if he has to do it manually. Feels the Water says use code Hammocks10 for 10% off at www.foacustomsandgear.com.
Thank you.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Ready, thank you. You can also use code Hammocks10 at Uncle Lou's Tackle, and when you do, he'll tell you you're a dumbass because there is no code.
That's right. Chance, I haven't seen any ads today yet on stream, so I thought I'd add one.
Well, I noticed, like if I schedule one and then I go into customization on my laptop, which I can't do on my phone, there's a place you can actually turn those ads on.
Buckman said, "There's a heart thing in the corner of my screen above where you type. Anyone know how to get rid of it? I have no idea where it came from."
I don't think you can get rid of it, to be honest with you. It's like a
Mine popped up right before I came on here too.
it's a TikTok type of thing where you can hit the heart. It doesn't do anything. Matter of fact, like if you replay the stream, you don't see him.
Well,
So
that's because you're a TikToker. That's why. Chad the Walrus wants to know, need more bluegill.
always the answer to that question is always yes. As many as you can get. Oh, chicken just got hit.
Chicken of China, the Chinese chicken.
Something, something drumstick and your something, something, something.
Good Lord, Becca's talking about stabbing something in the heart.
Good Lord, Becca.
I'm telling you. She is violent today. Uncle Lou and Bugman making out in chat or doing something. I don't know what they got going on.
Uncle Lou and Buggy.
Trying to ignore them because if I pay attention, it's going to make me an accessory to their love.
An accessory to their love. We're going over a fish right now. He must not have been in there.
She said 100.
Got a little deeper.
That's an I ain't got an iPhone, and it was on mine, Stan. Buggy said, "You're just jealous." And Becca says, "I have a heart too, and I use Android, but I'm only seeing it sometimes, not all the time." Lou says, "Check back later. I had to return a couple calls that I don't want to." Well, he probably says it every time I call him.
Well, maybe I should put my phone on silent so I don't hear him calling me.
He's got to be tired of talking to me by now. Bugman said, "I cannot use that thing where you can see fish. It would drive me crazy knowing there are fish and not catching them."
I mainly use it when I'm doing this. It's mainly the depth, and then if I see a fish, I have my maps on one side and my traditional on the other. I'm not using side imaging or anything like that. I'm just watching my depth, and every once in a while we'll go over the top of a fish.
Murillo said, "My heart is black. No callers anymore. I want them to turn black." Becca said, "I stood right up and told that phone, I'm going to choose who I give my heart to, not you, phone. Take that, phone."
Tell them, Becca, you hurt that phone's feelings.
Stan said, "Everyone that first had it had iPhone. Maybe they are rolling it out to more people now. I don't have it yet."
I don't see it. I've had it a couple of times, but it's not every live stream. It's just every once in a while. If I'm on my phone watching somebody live, I'll get it.
There's the Bullock experience. Good morning, everyone.
What's up, Kelly?
Buckman said now the little heart thing has flying out of it, or has things flying out of it.
Yeah, because people are touching it.
And Becca said, then I told the phone to suck it up, Buttercup.
I think it's just another way for you to like the stream, but you could do that one as many times as you want.
Chad said, I hope it's returning all the planer board order calls. Yep. Remember, everybody, if you need planer boards, get a hold of Uncle Lou because he absolutely loves making them.
Uncle Lou plater boards, best ones out there. Use code Hammocks10, and he'll curse you out.
Kelly said, I say down with the iPhone. Mama says iPhone for the devil.
We're cruising at .4 downriver.
.4 downriver.
Smoking fast.
Is that the granary right there that we're staring at?
No. Granaries way down there in that other town. If you can see that town down there, the granary's down there.
Are you above Tanner's?
Yes.
Oh, so you turn left out of it.
Yes.
Okay, I know where you're at now.
I'm between Tanner's and the casino.
Tanner's in the bridge.
Yeah, the casino's before the bridge.
Go up there and suspend next to the bridge pillars.
No, it's too noisy with all that traffic.
That's my favorite things, bridge pillars.
I like them too. I just can't stand the traffic noise.
Well, just go put a sign up. Tell them stop. You're live. Traffic will resume when we're done.
I wish I had that kind of power, Zeno. Don't wait. I don't care.
Yeah, that just helps you out. Bounces your bait. I might go fishing this evening when Tara gets home.
I think I'm gonna go after bait tonight. When I get home, go get some bluegill.
I fish right there with Chad. Somewhere in that area. It's pouring down rain and cold.
When you were here,
Yeah.
that's no fun.
No, we fished in a tournament there. It sucked. That Debbie cup up. We was hiding and hugging with each other, trying to stay warm.
Definitely one of my favorite boat ramps. Never shortage of parking because that parking lot is enormous.
Uh-huh.
But it also means when there's a lot of people there, that boat ramp is extremely busy.
That's why I like Frederick's Landing. It's a big parking lot. It's always got
Yeah, that's
parking.
a good one too. I love that dock at Frederick's Landing.
Yeah. Did you see where they showed us holding hands on catfish and crappie and asked me what was going on?
I did, and I wanted to make a comment about that. Because if you notice in that picture, my hands are like this on the back of the seat, and your hand is on top of them. So
Yeah, because
you were not holding hands, you were holding my hand.
no, you want me to hold both of your hands. That's why you did that. Because you said you have way too much love for one hand. You had to do both.
Is
Now,
that what it was?
If they would have pulled up audio, they would have heard that.
There's something big following right underneath the boat above my bait. Probably a dog or a big old Asian carp.
They're talking about songs in chat. Is that 3+1 under me and Tara sticker there?
Hang on a minute.
Looks like the wind's blowing up river.
It is a little bit.
Good Lord, you're way off bottom on that one.
Over here,
Yeah.
that's Tara, Freddie, 3+1.
I thought I was under there.
No,
Where's mine at? You don't have one of mine?
yours is right here.
Oh, well, nobody can see it. I got it.
I can see it.
But seeing
The whole
about you.
question is across the top of that. There's the Weekend Angler, Tidal Waves, Missouri Creek Fishing, Fishing and Freedom, Blue Line Adventures, Taste, Catfish and Crappie, Pontoon Jody, Fins and Pine, Blower the Explorers, J-Dog, Trophy Seekers, Brian B, Real Deal Fishing Podcast, Fishing Chicks, Nina's Kayak Crew, Danny Stone, Catfishing with Calls. That's all the way across the top.
Did you say Uncle Lou?
No.
No. Did you say Murillo?
No.
Did you say two
Probably
stands?
somewhere else on the rod rack.
Say two stands? Did you say Palmetto?
You know what? I don't think I have a two stand.
Did you say real time? Did you say Becca?
Real time's right there.
Did you say Fishing and Freedom?
Don't have a Becca sticker. Fishing and Freedom, I did. They're right there.
No, I'm just checking. Murillo said, wow. Just wow.
I don't think. Oh. Here's y'all.
See, if you wouldn't have readjusted that one, you wouldn't have called him.
Well, that's why I readjusted it, Smarty.
Size matters, says J Dog. His sticker is on my boat, but I did not hear my name. Ooh, size matters.
I don't have a size matter sticker.
He has yours.
Size matter. Can't put a sticker on it if I don't have it.
But if you don't ask for it, that means you don't want it.
That's not what it means. Fishing the net. If anybody cares.
Yeah, what about Bugman?
I don't know.
Golly.
I know I have Bugman stickers. I know I do.
He said, I know I do.
You got to remember, all those stickers got put on there the day I got the rod rack mounted. So if you weren't around to see that live stream, the sticker's probably not on it.
Like I said, one of the beats that I can play over and over repeatedly is at the very beginning of Snake Oil. Right after the count.
Stop it! Well, look
Yeah.
what you did. Big dummy. You have got this thing. He just lassoed himself like 7 times. Made a mess.
There's the geese looking for Bugman. I don't see a white sticker that says J Dog on those two Uncle Lou rods.
Your J-Dog rods in the
Garbage.
in the rod locker. All right, there it is. Wet, and then I got a freaking mess down there to deal with.
Buckman said it don't matter. He's gonna have him some new stickers made anyways.
I know I have Bugman stickers. I just don't know what they're on. All right, guess your weight. There it is. Going back.
Doesn't matter. Says 6.8. Bugman says 5.6.
Oh shit! I can't put that away. Got my line all tangled up in it.
Becca says, and the song that describes me best, except for Uptown part, is "Let's Get Dirty" by Heartland. Eric said 6.9. Eric, you want to buy a really good running 9.9 Johnson?
Here it is. 7.59.
Kelly said, I'm going to have new stickers now for everyone now that I have something to put them on. I don't know what he's talking about, but I guess we'll all figure it out sooner or later. Becca said, oh, I was so close. Chad said 32.6. I think he put it in backwards. Eric, I can get you a pontoon boat right now. Sitting right behind Muddy Water Bait and Tackle. Bring your money, I'll hook you to it. You take it right home, go right to the water with it.
Sounds like an offer came for you.
It'd be cheaper than any pontoon boat you'll find. Even give you the warranty. Yep, even give you a taillight warranty. It is. I think he wants $2,800 for it. 3+1 say, catch a fish while I'm on break. Let's go.
We'll rewind in about 5 minutes and you'll see it.
5 minutes, about 2 minutes. So we got stuff to do this weekend for Dad. You get the taillight warranty. Taillights are gone. The warranty's gone. You know what, Chad? I thought the same thing. I was surprised to see Bullock today. His wife must not have seen his live from last night yet. Becca, the shifter cable is stretched out. I can adjust it to either get forward or to adjust it to get reversed, but I can't get the two because it's stretched out too far. But he got new cables for it. He just ain't put them on yet. So you can either ride it around all day in forward or you ride it around all day in reverse. Or you can switch the cables out and have both.
Oh, come out of there.
Yeah, I don't like that guy that was on there at all last night. The second I turned it on, I turned it right back off. I mean, I'm glad Kelly got all the watch hours and whatever else he got from it. That helped him. I got a loving and caring wife, but if I did a live like that, I wouldn't have one. Becca is she's either 20 or 22 feet. I can't remember.
What's that, pontoon?
Yeah, it's got a 60 horse Johnson on it. Runs amazing. It's either 28 or 3. I can't remember which one he wanted. A good little boat though. I'm the one that sold it to him.
Who has it? Justin?
Just yeah, I sold it to him 2 years ago.
If you sold it to him, that must mean there's something wrong with it.
No, that's what I do for a living. Buy and sell.
You've been
125 Mercury. Good lord. Kelly said he took his truck to the shop for more repairs. He said, I turned it on, almost lost my phone when Dee seen what was on my screen. Second I turned it on, it was nothing but ass right in my face, and I was like, well, see you later.
well, I'm happy for Kelly that he got all those watched hours and views.
Oh, I am too, but I don't like that guy. I don't like what he does. I just don't agree with it. Has nothing to do with Kelly whatsoever. Kelly was smart to do it. It's gonna get him a lot of watch hours.
Kelly, you better record that. J Dog just called you smart.
That's the only time I'm gonna say it. No, I take that back. He did one smart thing yesterday, but I'm not gonna say what it was. That's for him to say sooner or later. I can see Chad looking at his phone like, "Oh yeah," and then look over and there's D staring at him. You got a lot of views off that show already.
So this thing says I'm moving at a half a mile an hour, but boy, it sure doesn't look like it.
They're moving a lot faster than that, from what I can see.
My my Garmin says a half mile an hour. This says a half a mile an hour.
I'm looking at the trees go, from the side of the screen, and they're moving pretty good.
I'm looking straight over to the bank, and it doesn't look like I'm moving at all.
What is Greenwell rolling his eyes about? What'd you do to Greenwell?
Who, me?
Yeah, he come in here with two eyes rolling.
I didn't do nothing. I'm out here fishing.
Is that muddy water towels you got blowing in the wind?
That's right.
Those are nice towels, ain't they?
They are. Justin gave me those when we stopped at the bait shop a couple weeks ago.
What bait shop was that?
Muddy water bait. Huh? Use code HAM and you'll get nothing. They'll say,
Better make you look good.
look, hammy.
This would be a nice hot day. You should have had somebody's shirt on that would have ventilated the air really good.
Well, this is the same type of material as your shirt.
Yeah, but it ain't my shirt.
Right, it ain't your shirt.
I seen my first planer board coming up my river the other day.
Oh, Dad was out there.
No, I don't know who he was. Somebody in the Sea Arc. I've never seen anybody pulling boards here. Come on, Greenwell. While you rolling your eyes, let's hear it. What's your problem?
I'm getting hungry.
He's hungry. There's tons of stuff to eat right there. There's a lot of restaurants right outside the thing there.
I know Whiskey's is right up there. One bad thing is there's no place to park the boat.
About to get a fish in 3, 2, 1, go. Wouldn't that be cool if it happened?
It would have been awesome.
I told Dee the reason I was in there was I was writing down a list of names who I needed to pray for. That was a good one. Yeah, I talked to Kelly and I told him, yeah, I wouldn't ever watch that. And he's like, well, Chad watched it. I said, well, that's because Chad's a pervert.
So this is something that Monday I noticed, and I'm noticing it again today a little bit. You come out of Tanner's Creek, turn left, come up to this first set of barge tie-offs. The big crane sitting up there, can't miss them. We didn't do so good through here, but the next set of barge tie-offs is where between there's two concrete buildings in between them. Starting at those concrete buildings and up is where we caught most of the fish the other day.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull a Roger on. You ready for this?
Yeah,
What made the fish be there?
mussel
What's
bed.
going on? How do
There's
you
a
know?
mussel bed up there
How do you know?
because we pulled up a rope and 3 sticks, and every one of them had mussels on them.
We'll take that. Remember that time that we was in the licking and I ate a mussel off the shopping cart?
Shop cart.
I pulled up part of a shopping cart, like the one piece of cage.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
And you're like, you get salmonella from that.
Did you?
No,
Yeah, you did. You just didn't know.
right? It was right under the last bridge for getting to Ohio.
I do. I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
How'd that taste?
Salty. Chet just stopped when Greenwell come in and rolled his eyes. He done made everybody, man. Look what he did.
I'll move us over a little bit.
I'd move you over about 15 feet.
Get a little bit closer to that leg.
Chris, are you going to be part of my sunset calendar?
Sure. You want me topless or bottomless?
Did you hear what I was going to do?
Yeah. Could have
No,
the
we don't.
sunset up there above the dam, or we could go down to Cincinnati and do it.
Yeah, I don't know which one I like more. I think the sunset would be good.
I think they'd both be good. But you didn't answer my question.
Both.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to be the cover of the calendar. Y'all are nasty, Matt said. I bet Matt watched Kelly's show last
Matt would
night.
be the first one to buy it. You know he would.
Yeah, he's already wanting pre-order. Or it'd be cool if I just took their picture and then put it in a frame and gave it to them.
That'd be cool too, but I like the calendar idea.
What month is your birthday?
December.
December. All right. Well, Chris is December. He said that he's going to be drinking Bud Light, standing in front of Target outside the new Ford Raptor. Those geese are loud.
Yes, they are.
Okay, and just took off running. Now this is from Brian B, not me. Don't holler at me. Said his birthday is December. Duh. All else birthdays are in December. That was Brian B.
See, I told you Brian B was in here.
Yeah. Anytime there's a good joke, he's there. Did you see Mark first startup of his boat?
No, I didn't.
That damn thing's a 200 V8.
Yeah,
What a waste. What are you gonna do with a V8?
go fast,
Why? This will be there when you get there.
get there quicker.
Well, leave earlier. I just don't. I don't think there's a reason for anything over 75 to 90 horsepower.
I got 90 on this because that's what was on.
Yeah, I mean, that's you need no more than that. The boat I just sold had a 75 and it run 38. I mean, how much faster do you need to go? And why do you need to go that fast to start with? Chad the Walrus and hobbits, not elves. That's your bluegill guy. How you feel about that?
I think he's a December guy too, if I remember correctly.
Captain Morgan. Say, hey, Chris and Jade. Puppy.
Happening.
There's Art Jr. Chris, take your shirt off and you will have 500 people in here.
I doubt that. I doubt that. We'd lose everybody that was here.
It's getting warm. It's almost time to do our 48-hour challenge.
Yeah, I know. We need to do that.
Well, we need it to be like 70 at night, so I think it's too bad.
And not 95 in a day.
Well, then we better hurry up and get it done then. Art said, J Doggy, J Doggy. Becca disappeared. She ain't said nothing in a while. Good job, Greenwell. Bill the Water said, "Yeah, Chris, when you are breaking out the America thong bikini, you were telling J Dog and me about that you have on. He wants to see the thong that you had on. We're talking
That's it.
about, huh?
That's what he wants.
Yeah. Said he wants to see the flag flowing in the wind. I'm here. I'm just doing some more loading, packing, etc., etc. Becca said. Art said hooks and banana hammocks.
37 people.
They really are saying it. I'm not making this up.
I believe you.
I usually do, but I think this time they're doing it for me. Two Stan says, I've been noticing that every video that shows a bikini in a thumbnail gets thousands of views. So I ordered a hot pink one in X6XL.
I don't know if I want to see that or not.
I've seen it. It ain't the greatest. After I told him that, that's when he quit talking to me. Mike wants to know if you got any fish yet.
Yeah, how many we caught?
I don't know. I've been reading chat. I can't do both.
I don't remember. 4 maybe?
Becca says, I still think camo is where it's at. Maybe it's just me.
5? However many this one is. Fish on!
Oh, 'Live in Minnesota said, hello, everyone. Yeah, you like that, Cindy?
Uh-oh. Double. We got 2 on, J-Dog.
Double up, double up.
We're putting this one back. Get the channel check.
Maybe the other two will go down and you have a four-way.
Oh, my Lord. Do I want that?
Yeah. Norma said, hi, Mike. See if Kenneth was up here, he'd read those names for you. You got to get up a little earlier than that to get old dog.
We'll get this one in first. He's a little bit bigger.
Two Stan says, this right here is why I love drifting.
I do too.
He
We got
angry.
5.
Huh?
He was trying to get in that other line.
Norma said, dog, 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 dog. Greenwell said, wrong string for those names. You was looking for the stream last night.
This
Becca
one's in
said,
there.
Becca said, finally moving now. Actually in process. Long time a coming. Pontoon Jody.
Up, Jody.
Cat Tucky said, double up on Ohio. You might want to play lottery. Captain Morgan said, Chris, get out of.
Oh,
What happened? I didn't get to read it. What's going on?
this rod was going down.
Oh, oh crap. Now I lost my spot. Murph said, is that the next thumbnail for the bait shop? Chad, Brian, and Freddie in a bikini?
Yikes.
Captain Morgan said, Chris, get a cardboard cutout of a copper tone girl. You'll get views.
Put him down for a minute. Well, here, I'll show him first so they can guess weights. This is the bigger of the two.
Norma said her back's hurting today. That she don't know why.
And guess weights on that one. Let me get this channel cat in here.
Whoa, Jody says, I will watch that bait shop, Chadwick.
Trying to get away.
Norma said 15-7. Cindy said 12-6. Hey, there's the weekend angler. Says, get you an inflatable girl, Chris. You can keep her in the storage box when you're not live. Chad the Walrus said 10.6.
What in the world have you done here, Mr. Channel Kitty?
Eric said, J Dog, so is Chad going to be your centerfold for your calendar? Yep.
Ow! Got me!
You bit me, Charlie.
All right, here's the channel cat. He's going back.
The weekend angler said, Chad doesn't pose for those kinds of pics under his real name. He goes under the name Mike Honcho.
One last look, he's going back. I'll show you this weight. I'll give you a hint. That's the biggest one of the day. The channel cat got me right between in the webbing of my thumb.
That's going to burn for a while. Tulip and B Outdoor Adventures Amanda says, hello, Hooks and Hammocks.
All right. What's up, Amanda?
Never heard that one. What we got there? Hold on. 1146.
Owie, that burns.
Josh said you should have rubbed it on his belly slime. It takes the sting out. I don't believe that at all.
I'm covered in slime. I'm still covered in slime.
Josh, you're a fibber.
Is that the weekend dangler?
Yep. Becca said, holy crap, I was so close again.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. That's what she said.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Remember, everybody, FOA Customs and Gear, hooks 10. Get you 10% off. Order your 5 Uncle Lou planer boards, you get the 10th free. It don't even make sense, but I said it anyways. Norma said the weekend dangles. Is Amanda moving from Australia to here?
Yeah, Amanda's from Australia.
Good eye, Mike. A little closer, Becca. I'll get there. Why would you want to move from there to here? There ain't nothing over here. That would be a hard move. You'd have to leave pretty much everything. Start over.
All right, that was exciting. Nice little double up.
Double up. The other night when we was out, that's all that happened all night long was double up.
Double up.
It was fun. Rod Knocker. So good morning, Chris, J Dog, and everyone.
What's happening?
What's up, fart knockers?
Hey, J Dog, will you drive down here to Tanner's and meet me so you can kiss my boo boo?
If you would have asked me nicely, I would have.
I just did ask you nicely.
No, you asked me. You didn't ask me politely. So will you please? I would have done it.
Oh, I'll remember that for next time.
Okay. You know, if you'd have asked me to start with, we would have been fishing with you, and I could have done it right there on the spot.
Went to stick my hand in my pocket, and there was a big old glob of slime all balled up. Looked like a boogie.
Mike said, Australia, you're going to have to change your name to Hooks and Poofters, whatever that is.
I'm not in Australia.
Well, he knows that, obviously. Norman wants to know if Mike can help him find something. Whatever.
Got deeper.
All right, it's almost 11. We need the second shift chat reader to come in. I got a lot to do.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Rod Knocker said, "At all this time, I thought Chad said J Dog was a smart fella. Now I know he said fart smeller." Come on, Becca. We need second shift up here.
Yeah, I'll probably kill it at 11:30 to 11:30 or noon. If we go 30 minutes without a fish, I'm definitely in it.
It ain't all about the fish. Ain't that what you tell me every time?
You're right. It's not. It's
Well,
all the heat.
but it's going to be hot whether you had the camera on or off. You got a top, put it up.
Ain't gonna cure the heat.
It'll stop that sun from beating on you.
It's still gonna be hot. The air is
Not,
hot.
not as hot. It's
I
not.
will for I will for a little bit. I can't stay up here very long.
How you doing?
I've been doing fine. A lot better now that I'm actually in process.
I'm happy for you.
I know, man. It's been a long time coming.
Josh, the same thing happened to me last night. I just let the dog out and there was my garbage can knocked over.
Now I
Well,
can snap for a minute.
if Becca's moving, that means that our 1v1 is going to be really soon.
Well, I got to get set up and everything over there too. Remember, just
Yeah.
because my move is I mean, not that I'm still saying it's going to happen, but just because I'm moving, don't mean that I still ain't got stuff to do once I get there.
Here we go. The moving truck got a flat tire. It's going to take 12 chains.
No, I'm talking about I still have stuff to do here, even though I'm going to be over there.
You sound like JBT and Serena when I called them out the other day.
No.
I think just go ahead and schedule it for like 2026. That will give her time to get everything done.
Yeah. That'll be the last box she gets.
That sounds good. Yeah, because once I get over there, then as I said, I still got stuff I got to take care of here. But hopefully, as I said, I'll just be glad when everything's all said and done, and I can get on with my life.
Josh called me later, and I'm going to tell you what to put out that I guarantee you they won't do it again.
Mr. Josh, is that just for the raccoons that you're setting that out?
Get the fly bait from your local Tractor Supply. It comes in little pellets, and mix it with Coke.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
But do not let any other animals get into it, because I mean, when that coon, when it drinks that, it will either be dead in the pan or 3 steps away from the pan.
Yep.
Call it coon die soon.
That's exactly what I was going to tell him to do.
See, I like using that. I think it comes in bars. They're long, skinny bars. And when they eat it, they don't go right there. So they don't perish right there. It makes them thirsty. And then when they go drink water, like they go find their water source, wherever that's at, as soon as they drink water, then it activates it. And that way they're not smelling up your own property.
All right. Well, good night, Amanda.
If you use that stuff, buy a throwaway foil pan, that's 3 or 4 inches deep, to put it in. It turns the prettiest shade of blue you've ever seen, but it will stain everything. And whatever you put it in, you're not going to ever want to reuse it.
I'll use a hubcap for a car.
There you go. But it is a beautiful blue color when you mix it up.
Nighty night, Miss Amanda. Sleep well.
All right. I love you, little buddy, but I'm off here to get stuff to do.
Love you too, J-Dog.
See ya, Becca.
Totals, Mr. Dog.
We'll probably kill this at 11:30 unless we're just slaying them.
You're going to catch one as soon as I get off here.
I hope so. We're right under the power lines. I love power lines.
Mr. Josh says, I'm using Remick. They're little pellets that do the same stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think mine's called Just One Bite or something like that. I'd use it all the time out in the barn because I didn't want those little things stinking up everywhere. So I wanted them to go away. Mr. Greenwell says, bouncing in and out. What did the trouble fish weigh? It weighed 11.4 something. Because I guess 11.8. I was so close.
Dragonfly scared the crap out of me. Landed on my hand.
A fly?
Dragonfly.
Oh, why did that scare you?
Because I just felt it, didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah, I've been here lately because I'm not having this place sprayed anymore. I used to have it sprayed. I'd have it sprayed, inside and outside. And but anyway, so now I got all these spider webs and everything growing different places. And I keep walking through them. And then, sometimes when you do that, the spider's still on there. And all of a sudden, then he ends up on me. And then 2 days ago, hey there, Mr. Bob. How you doing? Fins and Fines is in the house.
What's up, Bob?
A couple days ago, I was going outside to, I don't remember what I was doing. But anyway, I went out the back door and I went to, I was going out to water the cows. And I started to take one step off the back porch and there it goes. Zing, there went a snake.
Oh.
And that was like 4 inches off my porch and about 2 feet from my back door. And so I was like, okay, I can't do this. So I've got to, I'm going to go out and get the mower because it had rained and hailed on me the previous time that I mowed. And so I didn't get to make it to the back portion. So I went and grabbed the mower and then I was coming up here and I was mowing and there's another little section here. And I was kind of bringing the mower over that way. And this big old honking daddy snake started going, across, heading right for my garage. And I was like, oh, goodness. Yeah, this has got to mow. These cows ain't eating this fast enough.
Fish on!
Yay! You said you were going to catch one as soon as he got off the screen.
Power lines. Billy and I were talking about power lines the other day when we were out here. It seems like every time we get around power lines going over the water, we always catch fish.
Really? You think there's any science to that?
I doubt it. It just feels that way.
I mean, I wonder if they can feel the vibration of those molecules or something going through.
Well, I think I can get in without them.
Oh, look at him.
He ain't happy.
No, I don't think they usually are. I was contemplating taking my bait tank over there with me or just, I don't know, letting it go wherever but I decided to go ahead and take it. My daddy actually made it and it's made of all stainless steel.
Probably not going to weigh that one. He's 5 or 6 pounds.
He's talking. Listen to him.
Oh, yeah. Talk to Becca.
Oh, you don't say. Oh, man, I loved what he told me just then. Miss Cindy says we catch under the power lines here.
Seems like everywhere we go, we get around the power lines, we usually catch fish.
Well, I think then the next time I go, I'm just going to have to make me a sign up and hold it over the boat that says power lines here. And how you doing, Miss Sandy? You got 29 wonderful people watching. Fishing Favors back in the house as I'm back. How's the fishing? I think that's like his number 6th one or something like that.
Like that. I'm not even sure how many it's been.
I think so far, what's it, all the way from like 5 pounds to little shy of 12?
Yep. Well, there's been a couple channel casts with probably less than 5. I'm sure.
Yeah, but they're eventually going to grow, so we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, that sounds good.
Mr. Chad Fields to Water says, dang, they recovered a body last night down around Louisville on the Ohio.
I didn't hear about that one. I heard about the escaped con they found down in Henderson, Kentucky, in the river.
Fish and Favor says, nice. Miss Cindy says, trying to catch 100 pounds of catfish tonight. We knew what you meant, Fish and Favor. Mr. Austin, he said, nice about the fish, not the body.
I'm sure.
Yeah, there's a river.
Like that today, we'd probably be over 50, I think.
There's a river that goes through Fort Worth and called the Trinity. And yeah, I won't fish out of there. They found too many bodies in there.
I think any big river is always going to happen.
Yeah, that's what it. Well, I mean, it just goes like through Fort Worth, and it's just that just what it's over the years, So
usually once or twice a year, up by where Kelly and I live, the lake that we'll go to occasionally, we'll bodies out of there once or twice.
isn't that neat how the water out there? You see where when it's windy, you see where the ripples like stop and start right there in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
It's like there's got to be some kind of break there. Something's got to be causing that.
I'm sure there's some maybe different current or something like that. The current will change throughout the river.
Oh, wow. I didn't know, Mr. Bob. I didn't know that you were from here or, that you were here. Benz and Fine says, I fished the Trinity a lot back in high school. Never know what to expect there. And you are correct. That's what I said. It's north of me, but yeah, there's all kinds of stuff has been dumped in that river. Oh, I remember you saying that. You grew up in Mesquite. I bet you went to the rodeos a lot, didn't you? I liked going out there. It was a distance, but I liked going out there.
Never been to a rodeo.
Really?
Nope.
I mean, you kind of have to be into that kind of stuff, to enjoy it, just like anything else.
Well, I'm not really into it, but I think it would be enjoyable to go through one.
Yeah, it's nice to sit there and watch, especially depending on what they're doing. Like if you like the bull riding or the bronco busting or, calf roping, the team roping stuff. I mean, it's all
probably like everything except the barrel racing. That doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, the barrel racing. I like to watch my little nieces. They go out to Abilene every year, and when they were little, they have an event out there for like the barrel racing, but it's for the little kids.
Yeah.
And they get out there. They still have to run the barrels the same way everybody else would, but they do it on little stick horses. So they run. Yeah. They run out there with those stick horses and they have to go around. And of course, whoever runs the fastest, gets the best time. So it's a lot of fun because it's cute.
Right.
But they have to, they got their little jeans and their little Western shirts on. And of course, the little hair was up in ponytails and they were real cute. There's Kentucky Redneck. How you doing? He said, good morning, Mr. Chris.
Morning.
There's Bank Fishing Adventures. How you doing? He said, get 'em, Chris.
Bank Fishing Adventures. He doesn't live too far from me. I'm going to take him out and try to put him on some blue cat.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Just got to figure out when. I probably ought to Facebook message him again and swap numbers so I can figure out what kind of work schedule he's got.
And of course, I saw a lot of them because, my younger brother, he team roped. He was the healer, which is the one that's a little bit harder to do. He won all kinds of stuff, all kinds of buckles and money, and he was really good. Matter of fact, you talked about the barrel racing. My sister-in-law, that's how he actually met her because she barrel raced and he team roped. So they met. That's how they met, was at, basically at the rodeo.
On the rodeo. Wind's picking up, actually stopping.
And at one time, part of the pasture out here actually turned that into a roping arena. So it was nice. And then, when he couldn't do the horses anymore, then, of course, just turned it back into a pasture.
That wind's getting strong enough now, I may have to spin the boat around and point it down the river. So keep moving.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of getting up.
It is. It's just staying real consistent now. It feels good.
Oh, I imagine, especially with that heat. What's the temperature out there like?
I don't even know right now. Let me see. It's got to be 80 something.
Hey there, River Whiskers. How you doing?
My phone says 80 degrees. Let me turn the boat around.
Wow. I'm actually cooler than you are. It's only 73 here.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to get up to 88, but it's only 73 right now. Uncle Lee says, fishy, fishy, yeehaw.
Fishy!
Yeah, it actually feels nice right now outside. Of course, I'm used to the heat, so. I usually don't even turn my AC on until latter part of June, like sometimes middle of July. Fish and Favor says high is 75 here in Virginia today.
It's supposed to get pretty warm here throughout the weekend, I think. We're supposed to be in the 90s through the weekend.
Yeah, it's getting to be about that time. There's Mr. Tom, LG Bayhouse. He said, hello, Chris and Becca.
What's up, Tom? All right, now we're still doing the same thing. I'm just actually using the trolling motor to take us into the wind and down river.
Bait Fishing Adventures wants to know where you're fishing at.
Tanner's Creek in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Took me a minute.
Fishing Favor said, yeah, I think we're looking at mid-80s later in the week.
I mean, I'm on the Ohio, but I launched in Tanner's Creek.
That is kind of funny how you say Indiana, but you're on the Ohio.
Yeah, well, Indiana's here, Kentucky's there, and Ohio is down there where those smokestacks go.
Yeah. Do you know that they ought to have something sticking up out of the water where you can be at the exact point to.
I can see it on my graph.
Oh, really? That's kind of neat. Rod Knocker's Fishing says, missed the days of neighbors calling in to work cattle. True cowboys doing what they love for neighbors and nut cut supper. I like the cattle. I mean, they're a pain in the butt sometimes, but they have their little advantages, I guess, a few times. Oh, except for when they plow me over. I don't like that because then I end up with cracked ribs. Mr. Freddy says, I'm back. Cabela's stop. Check.
I want to go to Cabela's.
I know. How did you get back so soon? There ain't no way I can go to Cabela's and get back this quick.
Just had a fish come up and check out one of our baits. See it.
You could see him take the bait in his mouth?
No, I can just see it on my graph where it came up, stopped at our baits, and went back down.
Oh. Maybe he just wanted to check the menu first.
Must not have liked what was on it. It didn't do anything. When you're suspending like this, as long as your lines are straight down, your baits look like a straight line across the screen. And then, of course, the fish look like arches, and you can see, like, if one comes off the bottom, you'll see that thick yellow, red, blue line, and you can see where it comes up. It stopped right at our baits, and then it went right back down.
It is kind of interesting, though, how he did come up to it, but then didn't want it. Like was it, did it smell bad, or was it just not what he was wanting, or did he think he was hungry, but then decided he was not hungry?
It might not have even been a catfish. I don't know. Might have been something different.
Yeah, or, maybe they're just curious.
Right.
Fish and Favor said, smelt good, but looked like crap. Yeah, it wasn't plated right. It looked very appetizing. Did Miss Telly have to work today?
Yeah, she had to work today, but she's off tomorrow. I don't go back till Monday.
Kentucky Redneck wants to know how deep is the water right there where you're at?
Right here, it's 35 feet. But I'm right on the channel ledge where the channel comes down and it flattens out. I'm right here. And that's what we've been doing all the way back through here. And we've been averaging anywhere from 28 to 37 feet. We just adjust our baits accordingly.
Fish and Favor said presentation is everything for the Michelin star catfish. LOL. Rod Knocker says, my sister ruined all the fun chasing wild cows with buckets of range cubes. Now she rat tools bucket and they run to corral. Yeah.
We're going to give us 11 more minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it because we've only got, I don't know, maybe an eighth of a mile, and we'll be back into the creek to the boat ramp. And we haven't been doing that great here the last few minutes, so unless we start tearing them up, I'll stay out here in the heat if we're catching a lot of fish. Other than that, no thank you.
Rod Knockers, we always used a horn, a special horn that was on the truck. And when the cat tool would hear that horn, then they knew that it was feeding time. That way we didn't have to yell or do anything else. You just play that horn. Uncle Lou says, don't give up, just move.
I am moving at 0.6 miles an hour, 0.7 miles an hour.
You know, when you're out there on the water, though, it almost doesn't even feel like you're moving at all.
No, sometimes it doesn't. Very, very deceiving at times. Especially when you get pretty far away from the bank. It's even harder to tell if you're moving or not.
Uncle Lou says, that's easy for me to say as I lay here in the AC.
Yeah. I mean, the breeze feels good, but it's still hot. It's still 80 degrees out.
You know, did you ever see that movie, The Perfect Storm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I look at that. I mean, of course, you know, it's filming, but, you know, it's like when I know they were moving back and forth because of the storm tossing them, but even then you see them go up on this really big wave, but when they're filming them, it doesn't even look like they're even moving.
Right.
You know, so I think it's neat how the water, you can move on it, but it's like sliding on glass. What are all those tires over there?
All those barge tie-offs?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they're called. I call them barge tie-offs. A whole bunch of them down there. Just where they tie the barges up to them sometimes.
And is that like some kind of a plant or something way back in the background? Is that smoke coming out?
There's some kind of power plant here. I mean, I can see all the electrical stuff up there, but the actual power plant is way down there where those smokestacks are. So I don't really know exactly what this is.
Does that water stay warmer right there, like all year long because of that?
There's a warm water discharge up here, but it only heats that area of the water. It doesn't go very far.
Oh. You'd think there'd be a lot more boats out there being this week.
I think, everybody had the holiday off. Everybody had to work today. Had a lot of barges when I first started this morning, but haven't had any since I started this stream, basically.
What do they haul on those things?
Gas, coal, grain. That's mainly what we see out here.
Just taking it just like a train would, or trucks or anything, just from one place to the next?
Yep.
I don't ever get to see barges. I don't have those around here.
And most of the ones we see around here are gas barges or grain and coal. And mostly grain barges.
Do you ever hear many stories of like them running into like small boats?
No, not boats. Uh-oh, backed up on this one.
Do they run into other stuff?
Nope, that's a fish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just had that one down in Louisville that ran into the bank and broke apart, and then like 3 of them that were stuck in the dam.
How do they not see that? Fish on. Size Matter says the barge that hit the bridge dumped a bunch of corn. The catfish were eating it up. Seen it on Hagen Grubb's video.
Yep. That's a true story.
Ooh, I hear that one. Bank Fishing says, yeah, they'll get real close to you at night. I'm sure at night they're kind of like the Titanic and an iceberg. I mean, it's hard to see.
Those barges, they're 3 or 4 long, 4 wide, something like that, and you can't hear them. You can't, if they're coming barge, coming downriver or something, you don't hear them until they're right on top of you. But they've got radar; they know you're there.
Yeah, as long as they're being careful or mindful of it.
If they need you to move, they will blow the horn. So you're in their way. But when they don't need you to move, they'll just keep running right up on you and go by and scare the crap out of them.
Rod Knocker says one river barge can haul 25 truck trailers load of grain. And Bank Fishing says they'll blind you.
That can happen too, yeah. Hold on. All right, here's this one.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Not too bad. I'll take them like that all day long.
That's a pretty one, too.
Give it a weight.
Uncle Lou says 10.7. I think I'm going to say like 9.2. Bankfish says nice blue. Rod Knocker says 9.9. Size Matter says 11.4. Mr. Tom says nice fish. Super Smurf says 10.9.
All right, here he is. I'm going to throw it back. One last look. Here comes the weight.
Freddie says 12.54 and Miss Cindy says 9.8. 10.12. 10.12. Oh, that means Mr. Eric said 10.9. Looks like you were closest, Mr. Eric. Fish and Favor says, nice work, Chris.
That was another one on eel. Got here at 7:30 this morning. Put this eel head on. Still there. We've been catching fish on it. Going back.
So they normally don't pull the eel off of there?
That eel, when you go through that eel skin, it's like leather.
Well, at least you're getting your money's worth since they were saying it's so expensive.
Well, I ordered this and had it delivered. And yeah, it was expensive, but I got 7 eels, had it 2-day air. They got to my house alive, and it was like $50.
Oh, wow. I've eaten eel, but I've never fished with it. Uncle Lou wants to know, where did you order it from?
No fly zone fishing.
No Fly Zone Fishing.
Use code hooks and hammocks, and it'll say invalid code.
I'm sure that same thing will happen when they put in Becca Mud Tramp. But y'all are welcome to try it.
I like it. I mean, I'm catching fish on it, so. That's
I bet
the other benefit. You
I
put
bet
a
how-
piece of film on there, and it's there. It's there, probably there for the day.
About how big of pieces do you have on there? Like, what's that, about 4 or 5 inches?
About 2.5 inch pieces.
Oh.
And the eel itself is about maybe the size of a C-size battery around.
Oh, okay. Geez, that's not very big. Of course, I guess it don't have to be very big. I was thinking that, that they were like, you use like a big old, like long chunk, like a snake, like a.
Well, I cut the head section, and then the section right below the head. That's all I've cut off of this eel. That's what's left.
Oh, I see.
See that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gooing on me.
That's okay. Little goo never hurt no one.
These are the slimiest things you will ever handle. I promise you that.
Size Matter says Chunky 10 should give a discount. If I'm not mistaken, try it. Terry Stanfield, how you doing, Mr. Terry, says Chunky Tweenie saved 20%. And Uncle Lou says, you must have bought the last of it. It says it's out of stock.
Oh, crap. We'll get the towels back.
Uncle Lou wants to know, are they individually bagged?
No. They came in the same bag. I think I ordered 5 of the large eels and then 2 of the size above that. The shipping was like $23 for 2-day air. They arrived alive. And after using the code, I think it was $50 or $60, somewhere around in there. We had we come up on some really nasty stuff there. I'm waiting to get over the top of it before I drop these back down.
Nubbies, he said it was from No Fly Zone Fishing.
Yes.
Now, are they the same thing that are called like electric eels, or is this something totally different?
These are American eels.
Okay. So nothing happens. They don't try to bite you or anything like that.
No, not that I've noticed. And I know they're American eels because each one of them was waving an American flag when I go.
They got the flag painted on the side of them.
11:35, and my boat ramp to Tanner's Creek is right here. Those last two that I caught, I was moving at 1 mile an hour.
Wow. I'm thinking about being like on the highway going 1 mile an hour. That just seems so slow.
It is very slow, but you know, a lot of people think that you can't go any faster than 0.5, 0.6. I disagree.
Well, you know, when those boats are going through the water, you know, of course they're going fast. It's just when you're on the road, of course, it feels slow. Sometimes I wish I could run as fast as those fish swim.
Fish can swim pretty fast.
There's Miss Telly. She says, "What's the fish count?"
I lost track.
Yeah, I think it's something like, I don't know, 7, 8,
I think we might be close to 10. I don't know.
10, 20.
It ain't that many.
It's the biggest one so far is a little bit shy of 12.
Everything I caught today is exactly like we caught Monday, babe. All right, well, it's really, really snaggy right through here going into this creek, so I'm not going to drop them back down. I'm just going to go ahead and end it.
Okie dokie.
Get out this heat and the wind, because the wind's getting worse too. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
I mean, a little bit, but it ain't bothering nothing. It ain't loud or anything.
But I'm going to go ahead and end it. I want to thank everyone, including J-Dog and Becca, for hanging out with us. Special thanks to J-Dog and Becca for handling chat. That's amazing when you're out here, especially by yourself, trying to keep up with chat and fish. Thank you very, very much, Becca. Thank you, J-Dog.
Size Mattress says that, Chris, I appreciate you going live this morning. Got me through most of my work day.
Size Matters needs to start going live.
And Kentucky Redneck says, but Chad says 0.5 is the magic speed, LOL.
Yep, that's what he says. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like doing 0.5, but I'm not afraid to go 1 mile an hour either. Freddie and I were catching fish at Mendota at 1 mile an hour. But
Well,
anyway,
I hope everybody out there has a very blessed day. And I'm going to say toodles, y'all.
bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Becca. I'm going to end it. End broadcast.